Welcome to the rep training for AP English Language and Composition by AMSCO, an imprint of Perfection Learning. The AMSCO brand of AP coursebooks has a long and proud history of helping students and teachers succeed. AMSCO coursebooks are used in over 1/3 of all U.S. high schools offering AP courses, and AMSCO has helped over 2 million students prepare for AP exams. Advanced Placement, or AP, programs are offered in grades 9 through 12. Courses can only be deemed AP through an audit approval process governed by the College Board. High school students take AP courses to become familiar with college-level coursework. And most, but not all, AP students take the exam for the particular course to earn college credit. The exams are given in May, and the grading scale is 1 to 5, with 5 being the highest score. Typically, colleges will only give college credit for scores of 3 or higher. When it comes to advanced placement courses, what is the customer's problem that we're trying to solve? In many districts, students in underserved populations, or students who typically perform at a B or a C level, are not encouraged to take AP courses. While the concept of AP for all students is gaining momentum, those underserved students who are taking AP courses are still often not scoring high enough to earn college credit. Because the material in most AP textbooks is not written and scaffolded to be accessible and tends to cover extra content that's not required as part of the AP course, students are overwhelmed and often won't even read the course book. Instructional materials need to be designed to provide accessible content and differentiated instruction while maintaining the rigor that's inherent in an AP college level course, so that students of all learning levels and all backgrounds will actually read the book, learn the material, and succeed in the class and on the exam. The College Board has only 2 courses for AP English, and we offer course books for both. AP English Language and Composition, often called AP Language or AP Lang, is the most popular of all AP courses taken. And AP English Literature and Composition, often called AP Literature or AP Lit, is the 3rd most popular of all AP courses. AP Language is focused on nonfiction texts, and AP Literature is focused on fiction texts. The instructional approach in each book is very similar. For this training session, we will focus on AP Language. So who purchases AP materials? For classroom or school-wide purchases, the decision is often made by the AP teacher of the specific course. These teachers are given a lot of autonomy to make instructional materials decisions. And unlike other programs where we would tell you not to spend time at a teacher level, for advanced placement sales, this is often the best place to start. You can also reach out to the English department chair, and in some districts, there may be an AP department chair at the school or district level. Our AMSCO AP coursebooks are also frequently purchased as single units. Students or parents purchase the materials for test preparation, or they purchase the materials under the direction of the school. In particular, many private schools have students purchase the materials on their own. When the books are wanted in single units, they can be purchased directly from Perfection Learning. But please be aware that we will not sell teacher materials to students. We only sell teacher materials to teachers with a district purchase order. They are not even sold through our website. The books can also be purchased in single units through Amazon. But again, we will not sell teacher materials to anyone who has purchased our books through a third party, including Amazon. What makes the AMSCO AP coursebooks different than other AP titles? The AMSCO books are available as softcover, consumable student coursebooks. Students are able to annotate directly in the book, taking notes, highlighting, turning down pages, which has all been proven through research to increase comprehension and retention of information. Teachers have told me that they can look at the AMSCO book sitting on a student's desk, and the more beat up it is, the better that student will perform on the exam. And through our multi-year subscriptions, students receive a new print consumable student edition each year. This guarantees students have the most up-to-date content aligned with the latest CED. Our competition offers hardcover AP textbooks that are purchased and then replaced only every 5 or so years. That means the books do not change if the College Board changes the scope of the course, nor can they be updated to incorporate new text selections or current events. With our multi-year subscriptions, teachers also get access to the newest content and features in the digital student editions and updated teaching support whenever available. In addition to the softcover student editions, the books are also available in digital formats. Our ebook edition includes annotation, note-taking, and search capabilities, and is supported by immersive reader technology. The ebook edition allows students to access content anytime, anywhere, even if there is no internet access, through our Perfection Next on-the-go app. Our interactive edition provides even greater digital support, including streamlined note-taking and annotation, and adaptive reading support through Immersive Reader. Use of Immersive Reader will allow teachers to meet most students' IEP and 504 plans, and it includes text-to-speech translation for over 100 languages. Our interactive edition also includes auto-scoring and grading, and detailed reporting that informs instruction. With our multi-year subscription pricing, schools can lock in their pricing without locking in their content. The school pays the full amount up front, and then new books are delivered each year. In addition to supporting the consumable benefits of the book, it also allows the school to save money and lock in pricing. This pricing sheet includes all ordering information for all single-year and multi-year purchases of the print, ebook, and interactive editions. We also offer a take-home order form for those students who need to order the books on their own. You can find both of these order forms on Paperflight, and you can order print copies through NetSuite. Now let's get into the content of the AMSCO book. The AMSCO advantage is making college-level content accessible to all students without sacrificing the rigor required for success. We do this by ensuring 100% alignment to the most current College Board CED, concise and focused content, scaffolded skill development, high-quality anchor reading and secondary reading texts, and AP-style assessment practice. We'll dive deeper into all of these points throughout the presentation. Excuse me. Our programs are also developed by leading experts in their respective disciplines. Our authors and reviewers have high school classroom AP teaching experience. They have deep content knowledge, strong pedagogical skills, and knowledge of College Board curriculum frameworks. They know what today's AP students and teachers need to be successful in the classroom, on the AP exam, and in college classes. Senior author Dr. BrandonAbdon is the former College Board Director of Curriculum, Instruction, and Assessment for AP English. He has over 15 years of teaching experience at the high school and college level. He serves as a consultant for the College Board and has trained thousands of English teachers across the country. Co-author Timothy Freitas has spent over 10 years teaching AP Lit and AP Lang, is a current College Board consultant in addition to serving in numerous roles with the College Board for framework design and testing. Tim is also well known as the founder of the Garden of English, a professional development company focused on AP Lit and AP Lang. Co-author Lauren Peterson has been teaching AP language for over 10 years. She is an AP English language trainer for new and experienced teachers and has served in a variety of roles for the College Board. As I said before, the AMSCO AP Language coursebook is 100% aligned to the most current College Board CED, the course and exam description, the framework around which the course is organized. Many other AP textbooks are just college-level texts for which a correlation or an introduction has been provided related to the College Board CED. Our materials are designed from the first sentence to the last sentence to align to the CED content. This tight correlation allows us to keep the instructional content concise so students can focus on what is most important for them to be successful in the class, on the exam, and in college. The book includes 9 units aligned to the course and exam description. The big ideas from the course and exam description are spiraled across the units. The instruction found in each unit builds and scaffolds the skills tested on the AP exam. The course content is developed from those enduring understandings. Each unit in this book begins with a listing of the enduring understandings relevant to that unit. They're labeled as Understand, highlighted here in yellow. The College Board has also articulated the skills that students are expected to demonstrate to show that they understand those concepts within the enduring understandings. So under each corresponding understand statement, these skills are labeled as Demonstrate, which are highlighted here in blue. The Introduction to the AP Language Coursebook is a literal roadmap to ensure student success in this AP course. The introduction details course learning objectives and progression of skills. It includes an explanation of how multiple choice questions are organized, as well as explanations of the 3 free response prompts on the exam, including detailed scoring rubrics. In each unit, students engage with an anchor text that serves as a model of excellent rhetorical skills and offers opportunities for in-depth analysis. 9 anchor reading texts foster rereading and critical analysis. 9 anchor student drafts develop skills in evaluating writing. Close reading of the anchor text will help students become better readers. Evaluating the writing of others will help students become better readers and writers. And having students write their own compositions will help improve not only their own writing, but also their close reading skills. With the AMSCO AP Lang coursebook, there is no more teaching skills in isolation, as the 3 goals and elements of each unit are interconnected. The authors took extreme care to select the right text to serve as the anchors. Each unit uses anchor texts that revolve around certain themes relevant to a contemporary study of language and rhetoric. The text selections are a mix of classic and contemporary works. They represent diversity to provide a wide array of experiences for students, and they're written by authors of varying cultural backgrounds, perspectives, and genders. Students will return to the anchor text multiple times throughout the unit to practice related skills. Each unit contains a rhetorical analysis of an anchor text. As students work through the unit to learn and apply new skills, they're continually going back to the same unit level anchor text. As skills progress, they become more comfortable with the text and engage in deeper levels of analysis, rather than surface level interactions with the text. A common objection is that our books include fewer texts than the competition. Most competitive AP Lang books are anthologies, or collections of nonfiction works with limited teaching support. We take a different approach. We are working on the understanding and application of skills to any nonfiction text. To do this, students dig deep into one text to build these skills, and then we recommend many additional texts to extend study. At the start of each unit, students answer what do you know questions, which focus them on the skills introduced and practiced throughout the unit. This will engage prior learning, asking students to rely on their existing knowledge when reading the anchor texts. The questions address the skills as both a reader and as a writer. An essential question focuses students on the big idea of the unit and provides key terms they will encounter. Scaffolded practice occurs over the course of several units and ensures strong skill progression. For example, in Unit 1, students are writing a 1-paragraph essay based on a claim. By Unit 2, they're writing a 1-paragraph essay based on a thesis, including a structure for defending it. And by Unit 3, they are writing multi-paragraph essays that are complex and connect to each other. This scaffolding is supported with graphic organizers for the different prompt types to help students organize their thoughts. Throughout the book, there are a number of different skill-building exercises to develop college readiness. This includes evaluating writing activities to help develop analytical revision skills, Students use these new skills to edit and add content to improve the Anchor student draft. Each unit starts with basic composition skills and builds to an end of unit composing on your own activity, giving students an opportunity to use what they've just learned in their own writing. Apply what you have learned activities give students the opportunity to use the critical reading skills they've developed by analyzing a new text. And join the conversation activities provide explicit step-by-step student guidance for responding to the free response questions, the FRQ prompts that are included on the exam. And as with other activities, this guidance scaffolds throughout the book. So in one unit, students may begin a rhetorical analysis, and then in the next unit, they revise that argument, and then they revisit and extend it again in the next unit. Each time they revisit and revise their writing, they are applying the skills they're learning along the way. AP-style multiple choice questions are provided throughout the book for frequent formative assessment. All assessment questions have been meticulously constructed to model the format and quality of those on the actual AP exam. Plus, a full-length AP test at the end of the student book models the directions, the timing, the question formats, and the content scope of the real AP language exam to give students an authentic testing experience. Extensive teacher support is provided through a teacher resource, including an answer key, customizable PowerPoints of all images shown in the book. While the print book is black and white, the ebook and interactive editions are in full color, and the PowerPoints are also full color images to be used for classroom presentation. There are 45 pages of student reproducibles to reinforce the composition instruction with sentence frames, text frames, and numerous charts and drafting organizers. For supplemental support for teaching composition through inquiry, there's a special section of inquiry activities for writing rhetorically. This section was developed by Jennifer Fletcher, professor of English at California State University, and the author of 3 popular books on rhetoric and argumentation. The correlations to the College Board CED are also included in the teacher resource. And we also include 2 additional full-length practice tests with rationales, and a day-by-day pacing guide will be available soon. In addition to all that, all purchases of interactive editions include access to a 50-title ebook library of classic works. The 50-title ebook library of classic fiction and nonfiction can be assigned title by title to all students, small groups, or individual students. In addition, each ebook is equipped with immersive reader functionality to allow for a personalized reading experience, including the ability to read or listen to the text in over 100 different languages. The PowerPoints and 2 additional tests can be accessed through downloadable digital resources. The availability of the digital resources is noted on the cover of the print and ebook editions of the teacher resources. This note tells teachers to see the inside front cover. The instructions for accessing the digital resources are shown on the inside front cover of the print and ebook teacher resources. The instructions tell teachers to go to a specific page on the Perfection Learning website and enter the passcode provided. After entering the passcode, links to the available files appear, which can be downloaded to the teacher's computer. All of these same files are available in the interactive edition at point of use. The Teacher Resource ebook edition includes optional justice and race activities that promote conversations about different races, ethnicities, and backgrounds. All of these conversations are contextually relevant discussions based on the anchor texts or other readings in the book. Now, these activities are beyond the scope of the advanced placement course and are not part of the CED or on the exam. But Perfection Learning added these optional activities in the teacher resource to meet the needs of schools wanting to introduce DEI initiatives, diversity, equity, and inclusion initiatives, into their AP coursework. Keep in mind that there are schools, districts, and states who are very interested in these materials. There are also schools, districts, and states with no interest in these materials, and sometimes laws banning their use in the classroom. You should use your judgment and knowledge of your customers when deciding whether to include the justice and race activities in a discussion about our AP programs. Because some of our customers are restricted from using these materials, we do not include them in the print editions of our teacher resources. We only offer them in an ebook edition of our teacher resource. Teachers have the choice to purchase teacher packages with justice and race activities and teacher packages without justice and race activities. Both packages are priced exactly the same. You can view and teachers will access both versions of the ebook teacher resources on Perfection Next. It's important to also discuss and quote professional development along with the AP language program. We partner with districts and school leaders to create meaningful experiences with professional development that is customized to their implementation goals and their educators' needs. Our professional development sessions support educators' growth with our programs over the life of their implementation. It all begins with a successful launch and then moves on to ongoing support designed to strengthen instructional practices and then targeted sessions that deepen professional learning. We offer a variety of PD sessions that will grow with each customer's implementation and meet the unique needs of their leaders and teachers. Collateral support is available on Paperflight. This includes look-insides, which are limited page samplers of the materials. CED correlations are available there, model customer presentations. There's a video from the authors. There are also links to blogs and webinars that can be shared with your customers. There's a positioning paper that's an AMSCO infographic and gives background on AMSCO. There's a copy of our AP English language catalog, a pricing flyer, as well as coursebook flyers that don't include pricing because sometimes that's needed as well. The take-home order form that I mentioned earlier. There are AP English reading lists that allow you to upsell trade materials beyond that 50 title ebook library that comes with the interactive edition. And coming soon, there will be a reviewer guide that leads the customer through the text, as well as detailed pacing guides. Thank you for taking the time to learn about our AMSCO AP Language coursebook. Please feel free to reach out to me with any questions.